And you're listening to Two Guys, Two Things.
I hated that.
You hated that?
Yeah.
That sounded so professional to me. You know, I learned that from Casey Kasem.
Do it again.
Hey, folks, it's Casey Kasem. I don't know Casey
That's not bad, though.
Casey Kasem. Oh, wait, it's Shaggy.
Shaggy, yeah.
Oh, Scoob.
But yeah, it'd be funny if that was just Casey's voice.
If he just did it, he should have done it as Shaggy.
The whole top 40, like his last top 40, he just did it as Shaggy.
Oh, Scoob. I think we're in some real trouble, Scoob.
No, Mariah Carey at number 1 again, Scoob.
That would have been really enjoyable. That would have been really good. I like that.
Oh, but do you remember listening to that though? The top 40.
Yeah, and then Challenger exploded.
Oh, what? No, I'm saying like after the Challenger. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
I'm trying to like date the podcast.
Yeah.
You see.
Date us.
Casey Kasem, Challenger exploded.
Yeah. What a start. That's all right.
Well,
that's all right.
Hope everyone's doing well. This is our show. This is where we do two subjects.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't. Hope everybody's doing well.
Oh. Well, now that's awkward.
Yeah. Okay, but what's the podcast?
Chris, you just made it awkward.
Sorry.
You can't undo that stuff.
No. Can't edit that out.
Wow.
Keep it in.
Actually, I heard that you can edit.
It's
a thing.
Oh, that is a thing?
It's a thing. I mean, I've heard.
They edit podcasts?
I'm just saying.
Well, to talk to Jason in the studio. Jason, can you... Well, keep that one in, though. I think it's funny. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Jason. Love Jason.
The new producer,
Hold
Jason.
On, Jason.
Oh, now we have a new character. Yes, Jason, our producer.
Or Jason.
Oh, my God. All right. But
Casey Kasem.
Jason, cut that out.
Okay. Jason actually is wearing a mask.
I'm just going to refer to Jason the whole podcast.
It's actually Jason Voorhees. Okay. So, two subjects.
Yes.
We talk about 15 minutes each. But before we do, we need to play our theme song.
Oh, sure.
Which we don't have again.
Oh.
I know.
Come on, man.
Believe you me. I know.
It's getting a little bit tiresome.
For the listeners especially.
Well, yeah.
However, we do have another entry, someone else who wanted to...
Another guest?
Another guest. And this person is actually on speakerphone.
Oh.
And they knew they were podcasting tonight. And I had to go through many levels of clearance to accept this phone call.
But we got him. Okay.
It's former President Bill Clinton.
Wow. Isn't it funny that the former presidents, you still call him like President Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
It's like you're not the president.
Yeah. Like, is that true for like other jobs?
No. It's like...
Former busboy.
Yeah, like first baseman Matt Olson, like when he retires, you're like, no, or Will Clark, I guess would be better. Because he doesn't play anymore.
Because he doesn't play anymore.
First baseman Will Clark, he's like, no, he's not a first baseman anymore. He's
right.
Former
busboy Chris Cornwell.
Did I bus? I'm sure I did.
You did at the Rio City.
Oh, I did bus at Rio City.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'm rude to me. I'm keeping Bill Clinton waiting.
Oh my God, sorry.
Okay. So here's that. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be talking to the Two Guys and Two Flings podcast. I love that
Bill,
podcast.
Sir, President Bill. Can I call you Bill?
Oh yeah, you can call me Bill. Oh yeah, how you doing?
President Bill.
Yeah.
Just not our name, not the name of the podcast.
What are you talking about?
Two guys.
Two guys, two flings.
Yeah, two guys, two things.
It's a great podcast.
No.
I wish I thought of it myself.
So it's two guys, two things, but no big deal.
It's two. It's not two guys and two flings.
No, it's okay. No. Go ahead. Sorry, no big deal.
Why the fuck am I on this podcast?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I thought there was something else.
Bill.
I'm sorry. You should really change it to Two Guys and Two Flings. I would do that podcast.
Then you'd be a guest for the whole half hour?
Oh, it'd be my show.
Oh, well.
Look, I gotta go. I got some Marlboro Lights to smoke. Goodbye.
Did Bill smoke?
Wow. All right. That took a turn.
He started out nice.
So he thought, okay, doesn't matter. Okay.
He was a nice guy, I guess.
He was a nice guy. So we might need Jason to edit that in the booth.
Jason? Get that one out. Thanks, Jason.
Okay. I love you. All right. So decide who's going to go first with our story. Okay. We're going to do a game. Our game was going to be a good old-fashioned thumb war.
Yeah.
Right? So you know the rules, right? So we got to hold hands. Yep. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going.
I declare a thumb war. Right?
Back
now, I don't want no flags of neutrality. Not in a thumb war. No. Don't. No. I'm gonna get you once. Come on. I'm Russia. You're Ukraine. No. What? No. Yeah, he beat me. Fair and square.
Fair and square.
You are the Putin of thumbs.
Cool. Let's talk about that for a second. See how that goes.
Is that trending?
Yeah. Is Ukraine or Putin trending?
All right.
Putin
Tang. Ooh, that'd be a good episode
might
name.
be.
Putin Tang.
Just name it that anyway.
Yeah.
Who cares? We're not going to talk about it.
Jason?
Jason, name of the podcast?
Got it. All right, what do you got for us, Chris?
All right, here we go. 15 minutes on the clock, everybody.
Mm-hmm. That's my job.
First, yeah.
Sorry.
So, first topic is going to be Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
And just to reiterate, we're not a sports podcast.
Hit.
But there's a couple things going on with Tom Brady. He's allegedly retired.
Sexy man.
Allegedly retired. Don't quite know yet. There's rumors there, but the one recently is he's going to be in a buddy comedy film. I don't know how much or how long he's going to be in it.
A buddy comedy.
So this is a movie his production company produced.
Okay, so already. So whoa.
Right.
He has. I didn't know he had a production. So Antonio Brown's moved on.
Now
with Donda.
Now Brady.
So Brady has his own production.
Yeah, so in 2020 he started a production company.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Is it called TB12?
It's called 199 Films or something like that.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, who knows?
That makes no sense.
But he's going to be in it, but he's producing it. So it's a buddy comedy movie, a road trip movie.
Okay.
But whatever. So it's called 80 for Brady. So real quick.
Oh, it's got his name in the movie.
First mistake is your first time out making a movie. Don't do puns and don't do rhymes for titles.
Or put your own name in it.
Yeah. So it's about this group of friends. I'll tell you who they are later. On a road trip to see Tom Brady in the 2017 Super Bowl.
Whoa. He's going to play a younger version of himself.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because, it's only, 5 years, 6 years?
Still.
No, I know. Because he's 43, almost 44.
Uh-huh.
So he's, late 30s. So supposedly this 80 for Brady is inspired by a true story and follows 4 quote-unquote besties.
Okay.
And New England Patriot fans who take a trip to the 2017 Super Bowl to see their favorite quarterback. You guessed it, Tom Brady. You
mean Mac Jones?
Yeah, and of course, Mac Jones. As the article says, hilarity ensues. So already this is going to be fucking the worst. So there's a rhyming title and in the description, hilarity ensues. So the worst thing you can do, like if you're
is it like the tag for the movie?
Oh god, dude.
80 for Brady.
Yeah.
Hilarity.
Yeah, it's almost like screenwriting 101. Like if you get a screenplay written and you're trying to pitch it,
yeah,
don't use the phrase hilarity ensues. You'll get kicked out of the conference room.
Unless it's like the name of the movie.
Yeah,
that's kind of fun.
Well, so ironically, it would be fun to write a script called hilarity ensues.
Yes.
Because obviously you're playing off of the bullshit writing.
Right.
So it's actually this, which I love, Lily Tomlin.
Love Lily Tomlin.
James.
Or
Jane.
Okay.
Jane Fonda.
They're in a show together, for goodness sakes.
Which is funny. Not the show. The show's funny too, but it's funny that they're also in the show.
Yeah.
Rita Moreno and Sally Field.
Holy crap.
So these are the friends. You guys didn't expect that, did you?
That's a good cast.
Good cast. And so there's a couple things. So I kind of like it that it's not the typical 20-somethings like bros going to watch football. So that's kind of cool.
It's slightly geriatric.
Yeah, so here's the thing. So, who is this made for? Because sports fans, Tom Brady fans, will at least think about going to it, right?
Right.
But then you got Sally Field and Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda also in it, and Rita Moreno. So you're like, okay, now you're 80s, right? Okay, I guess I'm trying to get to without being a little ageist.
Okay.
Who's watching a bunch of 80-year-olds in a movie?
Bill Belichick.
Okay. So one fan. Did you watch The Last Marigold Hotel Like clearly 4 old people.
The first one I did. I didn't watch the second one.
Was the first one good?
Yeah, it was good.
Was it?
It was good.
I mean, that's not a bad cast, I guess, either.
That's a great cast.
Yeah. So it wasn't weird?
No.
I mean, I'm just biased.
Look, this is the question I think you need to ask yourself, Chris, is that when you are 80,
Sure.
do you still plan on having sex?
I doubt it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't see myself having sex at 80.
Wow.
I can't.
Well,
you can see yourself having sex at 80?
I can see it, and it is hot.
Really?
Oh my god.
See, the thing is, like,
Dentures.
I'm too like.
Think about like you can really go down on someone without any dentures.
No.
Take them out.
Ew.
Oh my god.
So listen to me.
I'm taking out my dentures.
I'm too much of a self-aware person. Whereas, like, if I'm like Jesse, don't listen to this episode. If I'm having sex at 80, right?
Jesse being your wife.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it still feel great. I'm sure it'll be fun. But I would be thinking like, oh, we look like a bunch of 80-year-olds having sex, and no one wants to see a bunch of 80-year-olds having sex. Like, and I was like, oh, this is probably gross from the outside. Even though it feels good for me, I'll be attracted to my wife. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I'll be too in my head knowing that I'm an 80-year-old having sex.
Okay, but an 80-year-old Jane Fonda's. That's a pretty goddamn good 80-year-old.
Sure.
Is she 80 yet? I don't even know.
No, I just made up a number.
Okay, she could be 70s, but I think Either way,
yeah.
I think she's got to be 80.
Yeah.
But no, that she looks very good for her age. But
absolutely.
This is the thing. I worked with a lot of elderly folks for many years, and this is a fact.
Yep.
Women live longer than men.
Mm-hmm.
So a man living in a nursing home or retirement community is a hot commodity.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
A lot of
well, because there's not a lot of guys to go around.
I gotcha.
Right? They die so early. These men.
Right.
So
if you're a man, there you're living the life.
So what I'm saying, if you're not married anymore,
All right. So let me read.
Your spouse has moved on to the great beyond.
Yes. So let's pray. Let's hope for that. Like let's
hope for that.
Yeah. Because look, maybe that's a different scenario. If I was single, Jesse passes away.
This does not sound good.
Then all the sex I want, man.
Now it's sounding like she won't age well.
Then I'm very self-aware, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm the man in this community. I'm
just biding my time until I can get back to all those jocks in high school that make fun of me.
Right.
Look at me now.
Well, so you can imagine you imagine yourself having sex at 80?
Man, I can't imagine myself having sex now.
Okay.
Very often.
So not a fair question.
So it is a weird thing to think about.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mind.
Yeah. I'm halfway there, right? We're halfway there, but I think I'll just be too in my head, right?
Which head?
Okay, so listen.
The one you can find.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I'm gonna be fat too. Oh God.
You're gonna be fat.
Jesus Christ, that's gonna be even worse.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I'm not gonna be a fit 80-year-old.
Look, it's true though, because think about this. This is true. Just for sex, right?
Right.
If you don't feel very sexy,
yes,
it's hard to kind of feel the mood, right?
Absolutely.
So if we're fat 80-year-olds,
right? Yeah.
No hair.
Yeah. Hard to get into it, right?
I mean, you gotta have a good self-esteem.
No,
right?
No, absolutely. Or maybe like good self-esteem, or maybe a lot of trust in your partner, because it doesn't matter to them, right? As long as they're with you or something. That's something.
Okay, so it's like sympathy.
No, not sympathy. It's just they honestly just want to be with you. It's not. It's not
so.
sympathy sex.
All right.
Like I would care about myself. I can't.
Okay, go back to the.
I can't see it. Okay, so anyway, a road trip movie where these 4 old hags can go to see Tom Brady.
I was drinking that. Okay.
So it's interesting. So we're talking about after retirement. So the first question is, do you think he's truly retired?
Oh, good question.
Because here's the theory, right? So he didn't say the word retirement in his Instagram post, right?
Okay.
Tom Brady sure as hell would not retire over Instagram, but that's why the theory is that's why he said thank you to Tampa Bay and not Bill Belichick, the Patriot fans. Because he just.
Did you think Roger Goodell?
No, never would. But that's so he was just thinking Tampa Bay, essentially, because he's like, I'm done with Tampa Bay.
He still has 1 year left with the
right.
contract for
so if
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so if he does come out of retirement, and again, he didn't even say the word retirement. He would have to be a trade, like a sign and trade or something like that.
Okay.
So the theory is he's not truly retired, and the two spots is the Miami Dolphins and the 49ers.
Wow.
And so Miami, because he's there, and then the rumor is he's going to get a little piece of the organization.
Okay.
A minority.
You can get a little bit of tail.
Yeah. A minority stake, and then over the years it becomes a majority stake. And then 49ers, just to go back to his home, basically he's raised in Northern California.
Right. Joe Montana is his hero.
Yeah, and possibly win one more Super Bowl because they
with a Super Bowl ready team.
Yes, because I've heard this question asked, like how ready were the 49ers? They made it to the NFC Championship game, so one game away, really a couple plays away from the Super Bowl, right? But if you just the whole season,
kind of, you could almost say a Jimmy G away from the Super Bowl.
Don't even. Yeah, you're right though. But if for the whole season, the 49ers they played the way they did, same players, but you had Jimmy G instead of nope. Well, let's Willy Wonka that. Stop. Reverse that.
Love it.
If you had Tom Brady instead of Jimmy G,
yeah.
do the 49ers win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
And they have certainly a really good chance to. Like, Tom Brady had like 5,300 yards and, I don't know, 40 touchdowns or something last year. A really good receiving core, a really good running game.
Who I think should have won MVP. That's just me.
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Who won it?
Was it Rodgers?
Oh, shit. Aaron Rodgers did win it. Nah, Aaron Rodgers should have won it.
Nah,
you just don't like.
He missed a game or two.
You just don't like Aaron Rodgers.
I don't.
But so it's a very easy thing to think like, okay, let's get the 8th ring. If I go to my home state, hometown, I have a really good chance of winning the Super Bowl with, especially in the NFC, which is pretty wide open. So,
okay. Right.
So I don't think he's retired. I don't know.
So what I heard though was that Brady was actually busy working on running for president.
Oh God!
On the moon.
On the moon. Okay.
Yeah. So it's crazy. It's and that he has the cure for COVID in his. What is this? The chin thing? What is this thing?
The cleft chin.
Cleft chin.
Yeah.
And his cleft chin is the cure for COVID.
So listen.
Spread that.
Okay. For COVID?
Yeah.
So we're talking.
He can cure everything.
Ukraine and Putin and COVID.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's his Putin tang.
Nice. Name of the podcast. Hey, Jason, can you make sure to write that down as the name of the podcast? So listen to this quote though. He was on a podcast by Jim Gray, and he says, "I'm just going to take things as they come. I think that's the best way to put it. And I don't think anything. I never say never. At the same time, I know I feel very good about my decision. I don't know how I'm going to feel 6 months from now." I mean, it's pretty
open-ended.
Yeah.
It's very open-ended.
Yeah. I most likely won't, he said, but I try to make the best possible decision at the moment, which I did last week. He's leaving. It's like when Michael Jordan retired and went to baseball. He said, like, there's a 99% chance that I, won't come back.
I mean, he always said he wanted to play till 45.
Right, which he's almost there.
Right.
One more season, essentially.
And he would do it.
Yeah. And so I don't think he's retired. But in the meantime, let's make some movies.
I don't get why his production company is not called TB12. That just makes no sense. Everything else he's doing.
Maybe it's a separate company, right? Because he already has TB12.
All right.
Like the fitness shit, right?
Sure. He's diversifying.
Yeah.
Okay. So being a 49ers fan, you are.
Yep.
Would you be excited for 1 year, Brady?
Yeah, it's the only reason I would be is because obviously he can still play. 49ers have a good line.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be worried about him, getting hurt. He has good targets, good running game. So what that does is get rid of Jimmy G, and still gives Trey Lance 1 more year to be behind Brady, which would be amazing.
Oh my God! Talk about a mentor.
Yeah, and which he needs. Yeah. Because the 49ers kind of screwed themselves by being good in the sense that, like, you can't put Trey Lance in there. Even though Jimmy G, like, let you down, you can't put Trey Lance in next year because he's not ready and you're too good to play him. You know what I mean? Because you might be a 7-9 team, maybe, maybe a 6 and now 6-10, now it's 6-11. If they were a shitty team, then it's easy decision. Get rid of Jimmy G, put Trey Lance in because you already suck. So let's get him on the field playing.
Sure.
Right. But they screwed themselves by being good and Super Bowl ready. So maybe the best decision is literally 1 year of Tom Brady.
Would that be something?
That'd be
Oh my God.
a little weird. And
Wow.
with the ready team, let Trey Lance learn. Tom Brady goes off to the sunset, makes more movies, and Trey Lance is our quarterback 2 years from now.
Okay, so now, would you see this movie?
No.
No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Never.
Even if it's like, like 11 o'clock at night,
Right.
late night, you were drinking.
Sure. So definitely not in the theater. So that's a good point. Like maybe on HBO Max.
That's our time.
In a year and a half from now or something. Maybe I'll watch it, but no, I don't. Like I don't. Those ladies are good, and Frank and Gracie, really impressed me. Like I think they're funny.
Okay.
I love Lily Tomlin.
Lily Tomlin's a genius.
I love Lily Tomlin.
God damn.
I just don't care about damn road tripping to go see Tom Brady.
Okay.
I just don't care about that.
All right. I, for some reason, it went to a default alarm on that.
Instead of the norms?
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
Boo.
That's going to be the new one for the next one, okay?
That's cool.
You got it? We're going to set that. All right. Well, that's crazy. Thank you for that information
you're welcome.
with Tom Brady. I'll watch the movie. Because Tom Brady?
In the theater?
No.
Yeah.
No. I'll watch it when it goes to wherever it's going to stream. But Tom Brady is a goddamn sexy man.
Sure.
I have his book, and I have a pair of his underwear, and I love Tom Brady. Okay.
Yeah. No, I like him. I used to hate him. I'm coming around on him.
Yes, because you used to think Peyton Manning was the best. And
he is. Peyton Manning is amazing.
He's funnier.
He is funny.
He's much funnier.
That's
Okay.
true.
So my topic. You ready? Here we go. I'm going Winter
ready.
Olympics.
Ooh, okay.
So
just ended, right? So
did you watch any of the Olympics?
I literally 12 minutes of it.
Okay.
Of the whole 2 weeks or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah.
You know what? I didn't watch any of the Olympics, and I feel bad.
I like the Olympics.
I feel like I was unpatriotic.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like it's your patriotic duty to watch some Olympics.
Yeah, I wanted to watch more, definitely.
Yeah, and I got young kids, so it would be good to show them some Olympics. I feel too.
Well, I remember being young and like obviously most people like the Summer Olympics, right? But like I remember being young and like it was a big deal to sit down and like watch it. And there's certain times like maybe that's the problem because it was streaming on Peacock and it was sometimes on USA Network, so it wasn't like a boom 7 o'clock comes around, we're gonna sit and we're gonna show you them. That's a little different now. So I didn't watch.
That's a good point because look, when growing up as a kid, right, there was like cable was like at the beginning there was no cable yet when we were kids, right? Sure. So then that kind of came a thing. So it's must-watch TV.
Oh my God, it was a thing on. You're like, holy shit, yeah. It was a big deal.
What's the first Olympics you remember?
I guess Atlanta, but
really? So the 92?
Is that 92?
Yeah, I remember a little 88. I remember a little bit of like Carl Lewis running.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was Ben Johnson running. I remember the running. I remember running and swimming.
Everyone loved the 100 meters and all that. But track is big. But the I guess the first real.
So you remember the bomb blowing up?
Yes.
Okay, that's what you.
The big real one was Atlanta, probably Michael Johnson. So that one was probably like. I remember a lot of it.
All right, okay. So no, but it was must watch.
Yes.
Now with like there's so many options and
it was hard to find when it was on.
Do people even watch it live anymore?
You can't. It's like almost like you can't, especially when it's in Sochi, right? So like the timing is just off for one.
Okay.
Atlanta was easier because it's in America, so when things were happening, you could actually watch it. Right. But if it's in Japan or wherever, I think a little harder, right?
Yeah. But. So this is from the Winter Olympics here, and which I watched none, and you watched 12. So between us,
12 minutes.
12 minutes. So this was from one of the athletes who was competing in cross country skiing.
Okay.
And so this is a skier, Finnish Remi Lindholm, who's 24. He is a skier from Finland. He suffered from unbearable pain after his penis froze during a race during the Olympics.
What?
He says, you can guess which body part was a little bit frozen when I finished. After he finished, it was the men's 50-kilometer mass start cross-country ski
So it was like
race.
cross-country. That makes sense, right? Because
Yeah.
there's out there a long time.
The race took about an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh, my God.
They braved 1.4 degree Fahrenheit weather with 40 mile per hour winds. So the wind chill made it feel like 26 below zero.
Oh, that's miserable.
And
That's
he said his
miserable.
penis
froze.
And he says this is
Did
him.
he describe it? Because I want to know what a frozen penis.
It was one of the worst competitions I've been.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Sven? What's his name?
Sven. No, it's not Sven. It's Remy or Remy.
Yeah,
Remy.
Who would have guessed? Okay.
Really? That was tough for you?
Was it hard to have a frozen penis?
A frostbite penis?
Jesus Christ.
So after the race, the athlete's final competition for the Olympics, he was done. He was like, I'm done with this shit.
Right.
He used the heat pack.
I'm gonna go put my dick in a fire. I'll be right back.
Now he knows what it's like to have 80-year-old sex.
Yeah. That's exactly what it feels like.
What it's like. No, he used the heat pack to help thaw out the affected area, but his recovery proved challenging.
Oh God. Okay.
When the body parts started to warm up after the finish, the pain was unbearable. Because
it was numb and then it started that feeling.
Have you ever experienced anything like close to frostbite?
No. I've been really cold, not even close to frostbite though.
Right. I mean, because frostbite, doesn't it change color?
Yes, it gets purple and black and shit falls off. Your toes fall off from frostbite.
Okay, so I can't believe that his penis was truly frozen in an hour. I mean, look, it's super cold, but it's an hour and 16 minutes.
No.
Longer than that.
It should be longer. So there probably wasn't any worry of it falling off. but
we gotta go back.
Yeah.
I lost my penis somewhere along the race.
Yeah,
we gotta go back and find it.
Well, they were tight uniforms, just get stuck in his pants.
Luckily, it's covered in ice.
Yeah.
We can
put it on ice. Got it. It's no, nothing like frostbite. Yeah.
And though, if it's frozen, that's gonna be a small penis.
Oh God.
It would. I mean, it'd be a small member to find in the ice.
Why don't they have better outfits?
Right?
That shouldn't be a thing that happens.
No, for sure. So, but this is the thing they said. Apparently, it could have been much worse.
Right.
Because they already reduced the size of the race.
Oh,
it was supposed to be a 50-kilometer.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And they made it 30.
Right.
Because of the weather.
Oh,
so
right. It's just miserable.
That would have added probably another hour.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how long it takes to freeze off a penis.
More than an hour, I guess.
Well, yeah, but I mean, look, I've been in cold and I didn't wear the right shoes,
right? Stuff like that. Yep.
And my pinky toes.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah, and it did. They hurt when they start coming unthawed.
Yep.
And but to get to the point where you think you might lose it or something, I just don't know.
Yeah. How much more does it have to be? Because I'm sure you've never been in negative, degree weather.
I have.
I
lived in Chicago. Yeah.
And wind chill there, I guess, too.
Oh God, yeah.
So even if it was 10 degrees, it felt like negative 20 or whatever.
Yeah, there was days.
So you had all the shit to wear when you went out, or you just?
I probably should have done better than I did.
You just kind of dealt with it.
Look, I'm a California transplant that moved to Chicago. So when I moved to Chicago, it was so funny. Well, it's not that funny. Jason, can you edit that part out?
Jason, it's not that funny. Can you cut that? Thanks.
But we moved in February. Oh. In Sacramento, February, it can be cold.
It's cold, yeah.
But it's, relative cold.
Yeah, it's 40 degrees.
Maybe. Or in the day, it can get to, last week it was in the 70s.
Right.
For goodness sakes.
Right.
So it's okay, that'd be nice. So driving cross country, and then when I got to Iowa,
right.
What the hell?
Yeah, way different.
I didn't know Iowa's cold.
Yeah,
why is Iowa cold?
Yeah.
And the day we arrived, it was the day before Valentine's Day, and I remember on the TV they're saying, "Oh yeah, don't be out for too long today,
yeah,
because it's severe cold." And we were walking.
You're gonna freeze your penis off if you're out more.
Well, we were walking the town. We were trying to explore.
Of course. Yeah, of
And
course.
it was like 1 degree with a wind chill,
Yeah.
making it 10 below zero. We're
Oh,
like,
God.
okay, this is miserable.
This is the worst.
And I'm wearing like tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And like a shirt with like a sweater and a jacket.
God.
I was like, this is not.
No, it's like, it's so funny because I would imagine, obviously, like moving to Chicago, you know it's cold. You're like, okay, it's gonna be cold. I get it.
Yeah.
But you think like I have some jackets, I'll be fine. You don't realize like, oh no. There's like a whole nother set of cold and cold and clothes we have to have for this type of cold.
Oh yeah.
You can't just have sweaters and big jackets and shoes.
Freaking taking the garbage out.
Right.
I remember it was like, oh god, I gotta get on the jacket. I gotta get on the boots.
It's like a whole special thing you have to do for that type of cold.
It sucks.
So it's like, even though, I imagine. So it's like that's what I mean. You know it's cold, but not a whole separate category.
My knuckles, I have bloody knuckles from my skin, like just drying out.
Yeah, it's cracking.
Yes.
Oh god.
Because it's a dry cold.
Sure.
And that's what's different about where we are in Sacramento. It's weird because I still get cold here. It's like, how did I survive Chicago? Right. But it's a wet cold. Right. It gets into you. It's a different. It's fine. There's a chilliness to it.
It's never that bad, yeah.
Anyway, so he finished the race. He was able to do it. He finished in 28th place. His penis finished in 25th.
So nice.
By the way.
So not worth it though.
He was able to throw the penis across the when it fell off. He was able to throw it across the finish line.
Get ahead 3 people.
It beat him. Yeah. He was hoping for gold.
This poor guy for one, then don't race. Like, it sucks, right? You do 4 years, you're like, I'm in the Olympics, and you get 28th, and your penis almost falls off. Like, if you got like gold and your penis falls off, fine, it's worth it. But you trained all this time.
Little story.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll make a movie about that someday.
Oh, I hope so. Starring Lily Tomlin. You 4 years, you're training, and your penis almost falls off, and you get 28th. It must be so heartbreaking. You're like, why did I even come out here in fucking negative degree?
I know.
I got 28th.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? What's the point? Oh, it's miserable.
Yeah, I can only imagine. However, this isn't Rimi's first time suffering from a frozen penis.
Well, let's bring it on. Okay, what?
He faced a similar situation during a race in Finland last year.
So now it's just this guy's fault.
Or like, what is the matter with his penis?
Well, that's what I mean. It's like, okay, so it's not the weather. This is. I think this is your penis's problem.
Like, what is going on with that penis?
Because how many racers have raced that and not have a frozen penis?
I've never heard of a frozen penis before.
And it's happened twice to one guy?
Yeah.
What's his problem? So listen, then F this guy. It's not the weather. He needs to get his penis checked. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean?
Penis checked.
Like, it's not. That's something's wrong.
I'm just trying to imagine what's that appointment like.
God.
We're gonna measure your penis. We're gonna add some ice to it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna see how it reacts.
Yeah. He has like a water heavy penis, so it's like it freezes a lot quicker than normal penises. It's like Jesus Christ. There's an abnormally amount of water in your penis.
You need to make sure you urinate before you run.
Urinate before you run, and I wouldn't go in anything below 10 degrees because your penis has more water than normal. That will freeze a lot.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up from being like, I don't want to be accused of being a, potty podcast.
Well, we're just telling stories.
This is true. This was a true story. But now my question got me thinking, how many athletes? And this is obviously like worst accidents, and they got kind of gruesome. So then I thought, let's go even further. How many have died? How many
playing their sport?
Yeah, how many Olympic athletes do you think have died in the course of the Olympics? Like during the Olympics, not because
they're sleeping in their hotel room and they have a heart attack.
Oh my God! Seriously, I was looking this up, and people like they had a list of all Olympians that have died,
and I would say like 10. But
you're very close, 8.
Okay,
it was from what I saw it was 8, but the one I saw was like 50 because it was like. They died like 3 weeks later by a car hitting them. Like, okay. Oh my God!
Not like during the Olympics.
Right, not during the. So I'm looking. It was 8 people, 3 horses.
Oh no!
Yeah,
like the equestrian horses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's shitty.
I know. So
that's worse than the people.
Here's some of the people though. This is back in 1912. This is for the marathon. Francisco Lazaro. I think he was maybe the first fatality in the Olympics.
Nice name.
So it is. He was from Portugal. He died a day after he collapsed from sunstroke and heart trouble after running just over 19 miles.
Oh God!
For the marathon.
Jeez.
it was the first death of an athlete at the Olympics during a competition.
Ooh, okay.
So what they think happened is that he worried about getting sunburnt.
Right.
So he covered himself in a layer of wax
Oh, sure.
that interfered with his body's sweating process.
Yeah.
And possibly caused him to overheat and die.
Whoa. Jeez, dude.
It's not funny.
No.
But it's kind of...
That's like in the movies they do like latex paint on you. But it basically like clogs your pores. Like nothing can come out of you.
Yeah.
Wax?
He covered himself in wax.
Because he didn't want to get sunburnt?
Yeah, this is what
when was sunscreen invented? Look at it. That's serious.
Well, this is what the Finnish skier should have done. Cross-country skier. He should have waxed his penis.
Because it keeps it warm, apparently.
Yeah.
Too warm.
And then, I mean, he wouldn't have suffered, heat stroke or
I want to see a picture of this guy's penis.
Jason, can you get on that one? Jason's not answering that one. Anyway, so that was crazy.
Wow.
And then there's this guy, this boxer here, Nikolai Berichet, who died he was 1936. He died. He was a boxer, but they think actually that he actually died from sepsis. He had an infection under the skin. I don't even know if it was related to the fight.
He happened to have this.
Right, because this is back in 36, and there's no, technology's not, medicine wasn't great.
Yeah. If you got something, you just got it.
You just got it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Right?
Yeah.
So...
Jeez, okay.
I know, right? So then there was this in 1936 as well. Now...
2 in 1 Olympics?
This was also in Berlin, by the way. So maybe...
Oh, boy.
Just saying, maybe...
Snipers.
Hitler had something to do with it. I'm just
100%
like,
he did.
Germany must win. We're going to win these Olympics. And so he just was killing anyone that wasn't German.
Oh, my God.
That's my theory.
Hey, sure. It's a good one.
So here, this is an Olympic athlete. He died. It wasn't even an official event yet.
Right.
It was a demonstration for the Olympics.
Oh, what a...
In the hope that it might someday become an Olympic sport.
Right.
So...
Did it? What was it?
Well, so for example, this is an example. In 1900, they included pigeon racing.
Oh, God.
Which I don't know... Where's the person in that?
I don't know. So the Olympics. The skill is how well you train the pigeon.
I don't know.
Hey, fuck it, bring it back. Why not? Why not?
So they sent. This was. That's the time. There we go. So this is they did glider pilots to demonstrate the sport. So I don't know what that even. What is it?
What?
Gliding serves as one of the demonstration sports. So maybe this is pigeon gliding? I have no idea.
What?
I don't know, but it says gliding. So
gliding. Okay.
The pilot, he crashed and died during the practice.
Oh my God. What is
But they continue with the demonstration because it's Nazi Germany. They never made it to the games.
Wait, so there's planes? Now it's planes, not pigeons?
It doesn't say. It's a weird leap.
Well, if
they talk about pigeons and then they go into gliding.
Well, if he crashed and he was in a plane. Why is there planes?
Maybe he was gliding on a pigeon.
What the?
I don't know, man.
All right.
All I know is that luckily this Finnish athlete didn't die.
Kept his penis?
He kept his penis. It's intact.
It just hurt.
I'm worried about it, though. He's almost lost it twice.
Well, yeah, man. I would be worried about it, too. Like, something is wrong with his penis. So let's...
He needs to get that checked out.
Yeah.
So...
Start a GoFundMe.
Our takeaways from tonight is...
Wax your penis.
Wax your penis.
Just in case.
Because you don't want it to fall off.
Just in case it's cold. Just do it.
I'm waxing my penis tonight.
Yeah. I bet that's Tom Brady's secret. He has a wax penis.
Oh, dang, yeah.
I bet.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. I learned that I'm not going to watch that movie either, but it'd be better with younger people in it.
I am going to watch. My takeaway is I'm going to watch that Tom Brady movie
whenever it streams
while I'm waxing my penis.
Oh, nice.
Just because it's the
safety.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do.
That guy.
Okay. Jason, do we have? Is former President Bill Clinton back on the line?
Oh, you got him back, Jason?
You got him back. Okay. All right. Well, then let's. Wow, I can't believe that he.
Well, he was a jerk the first time. So.
All right. Let's see. Hello, guys. How you doing?
Hey, Bill.
I just want to let you know that I just trademarked my own podcast.
Oh, okay.
2 guys. Fuck that. I just want to let you know that I just trademarked my own podcast. One guy, one thing, two flings.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
It's close to our title, but it's pretty
But
good.
it's
I will
my
say
own, and it's a true story.
it's like 2 girls, 1 cup.
I love that video.
Do you go? Oh God.
Oh, thank you for having me. God bless. God bless. USA. USA.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, that was. I feel awkward.
Well, I mean,
Again.
I guess stay tuned for his new podcast.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
One guy.
One thing, two flings.
It's kind of cool. Oh, that's catchy.
That is actually a better idea than ours.
I know. Shit. Makes sense.
All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Bye, guys.
Catch you on the Bill Clinton podcast.
Catch you on the show.